Hello, everyone. This is Coach Danny Luz. Welcome to the 8-8 Lionsgate Portal Meditation on 2020, the year of the shift. So thank you so much for joining in. It is a pleasure to be with you today. I am coming to you with my intention of helping you move through the ascension process with grace, with as much peace as you can possibly navigate everything that is happening in the planet right now. And sometimes what we need to be able to move in that particular pace is just information. Understand what is happening at a core level, what is happening at the deeper level of ourselves, at the deeper level of Gaia, the deeper level of the entire cosmos at this time. So thank you for being here and joining in. This is going to be a meditation in English, okay? The Spanish transmission will be live tomorrow on Zoom. So thank you so much. First of all, wow, it's again, August time could be flying by for some people. For some, it's going real slow. Then again, that is the collapsing of the timelines. Depending on your frequency and consciousness, that's how it's moving for you. So maybe some of you have been experiencing this, the time synchronicities, the fact that sometimes you sort of feel that you have thought about something and it's all complete, and all of a sudden you feel like you're at the starting point of something. Those signs have to do with the fact that timelines are collapsing at this time. So your being is present in wherever you are, but your consciousness, and you can also call it your soul, it's just moving in different directions and in different dimensions at the same time. Basically because, well, some of us are doing work, some of you are just trying to survive. So depending on the circumstances of the person, you are going to be experiencing and seeing everything that is happening from a completely different perspective. So the most important thing right now is to try as much as you can to anchor in the present moment, to be present in the now. And for people who have not been in this kind of modality before, it's really strange. How do you know you're in the now? For example, well, maybe you look at your agenda and you have a lot of plans for the next week, and maybe the week after, and then the rest of your year, you have no idea what's going to happen. But that doesn't create any anxiety for you. That's how you're anchoring in the present moment. You know that when you get there meaning October or November or 2021, then you will know what is it that you need to be doing. And you can do so with such certainty that doesn't create anxiety for you. So that is you being anchored in the present moment. What else happens? You have forgiven and released everything from the past. It's like you're not looking to resolve issues that are long gone, or try to reconnect from the same emotions. If you want to reconnect with somebody from your past, it's because you want to go through a cleansing or a process of forgiveness. So it becomes the present moment because it's part of the exercise of moving your frequency and energy into the love mode where Nova Gaia is moving into right now. So those are signs that you can look at and say, okay, let me see where I'm standing. Because if you're trying to be too much in the past, meaning, yeah, we have to get back to that way of living, that's not going to happen. And I am sure you have heard it before. And there is a kind of a lost feeling coming when you hear that and you realize that we're not going back to the old way of living, because the whole process that is happening is the collapse of the old timelines, of the old ways of being of Nova Gaia, the earth, how you know it. I like it. I like to start calling it Nova Gaia because I enjoy the new and I want to see the new happening and coming about. So we are seeing the collapse of everything that has been already completed. And now we're going to start seeing the emergence of the new. And this portal, the 8-8 portal, is going to start bringing a different energy, a different way of moving things in a different direction. But who's shifting this shift? Who's shifting this shift? I like that. Who's moving the shift forward? You are. You are. You are the master of your fate. You are the captain of your soul. And that has been my mantra for the entirety of the summer, and probably is going to be my mantra for the remainder of the year. Because when I downloaded that poem from William Henley, what I was being given was sovereignty. You are the one who is going to sit down in there and play victim. Oh, look what happened. Oh my God, poor me. Or you're going to rise in the middle of the circumstances, and you are going to allow your greatest self to finally kick in and just move forward. And part of the meditation we're going to do today is precisely to activate the codes of greatness in you. The codes of power, the codes of wisdom, the codes of the creator mind, the I am, so that you can feel comfortable moving forward regardless of what's happening, because whatever is happening outside is going to start losing power over you. It's going to start losing power big time. Okay? So that's what we want to bring you today. The certainty that everything is well, the certainty that everything is moving according to plan, and the certainty that you have the power within you, the knowledge, the discernment, and the intuition, whatever you need. Just ask, because you have it. And once you bring it into play, what's going to happen is you're going to get an upgrade. So this portal is mostly about an upgrade of your power, and is through light codes that have been coming in since July 26th. Oh my goodness, this has been a ride. I thought the eclipse corridor was going to be a ride. No, well, guess what? This portal has been very intense, and its peak should be today. However, I feel the effects, we're going to still feel them a couple of days, or maybe, into a week after it, because it's been too big, it's been too intense. Why? Because it's alignment of the cosmos, it's alignment of energy that is opening opportunities for you for growth and expansion at the energy level. However, since everything is energy, it opens opportunities to expand at the growth level, at the healing level, at the relationship level, at the prosperity level. It just depends on where you focus your mind and what is it that you want to create. Because you are the captain of your soul. Nice, huh? Welcome. It's really exciting to be alive at this time. And I am one of the people who have been complaining about being alive on Gaia for years. And I've done my forgiveness work. So, yeah, it's time to embrace what is. And I am embracing what is with the excitement of a little girl, and seeing that all that I have been learning about my spirituality since 1998, it's been 22 years. This is my 22nd anniversary this year, precisely now in August. Everything that I have been doing and everything I've been learning and everything I have been working on has brought me to a magnificent place that, according to my guides, has a lot to do with releasing karma. So we're going to do a little bit of that today. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of releasing karma, and then we're going to do an upgrade of the energy for all of you who are going to be following in this meditation today. Now, part of what I do is that I am a channeler of Archangels. I am a channeler of Ascended Masters, specifically lately, Master Joshua, the one you know as Jesus, also Lord Sananda, and Saint Germain. And Saint Germain is the master that deals with the energy of transmutation. So at this time, he's very present, helping us lift all of that dense energies of negativity and fear and everything that has been arising in the collective as a result of the events that are catapulting the evolution of the collective soul, and also the payment of karma. Everybody's going to pay. Everybody's going to settle their debt. However, you can make a big drama out of it, or you can be incredibly grateful for it. It's your choice. You are the creator. So I invite you to look at the situations of your life, any given situation that you're having right now, any given challenge that you're facing right now as an opportunity to embrace your greatness and really understand deep inside what is it that is happening. So that said, when you see me going like this, it's because I'm checking the room for my visitors. Very well. Okay. I guess they're waiting backstage for the moment we start the meditation. And partly they're doing that, and now they're kind of like telling me why they're doing that. It's because it's time for us as humans to embrace our divinity and our greatness and start flying solo. You know, it's like we have been relying a lot on all these beautiful non-physical beings who have been gracious enough to help us at this time. However, what they're trying to tell me is like, well, if we keep doing the work, you guys are not going to embrace your greatness. And what we want is for you to rise, because as you rise the planet. And that makes a lot of sense. All right, so this is me on the spot. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm a fan of Moana. Okay, so let's begin by taking a deep breath and just recognizing where you are at this time. Not where you are physically, but where you are with your soul. What is the connection that you have with your soul right now? And for you to understand where you are with your soul, you have to look at your emotions. That is your compass. So if you have been feeling a lot of anger or sadness or fear, your compass is saying there is a disconnection from your soul at this time. So let's take a little inventory in the last couple of months. Where have you been with those emotions? And if you recognize at this time that, yes, you've been anxious about what's going to happen, that you've been fearful and you are uncertain that you have the health to endure anything, or that every situation that is erupting in your family circle is just more than you can bear, and just take a deep breath in and just acknowledge that everything is in an order and that that order is going to be unveiled to you. That message is going to be brought to you for you to be able to understand what is the purpose of whatever is happening in your life. Okay? The overall purpose is evolution. That's it. For some of us who have been on the path of evolution for quite some years now, then is ascension. And what is the difference between the two? Well, the difference means that as you are waking up to a new reality in your life, basically being that you are the creator of your experience, that is awakening. It's like, oh yeah, I create all this. Okay, oh, I don't like that one. Oh, that's really nice. I look at my bank account and go like, oh yeah, no, we have to work on that. As you see that you're the creator of your experience and you are awake. Before that, you were placing your power out there in everything and anything. And now you're in ownership. You are claiming back your power and you're ready to engage from there. So that's what I call awakening. So as you awake, you evolve and you start saying, so I'm going to see how does that play in my life, in my relationships, in my health, with my cells, with my thinking, my creativity. How is it that my awakening is going to start moving and shifting the way I live? And part of what is happening in the whole collective is that, yeah, we all have to stop and say, well, does this way of living serve me? Because if this doesn't serve me, I need to release it. If this thinking doesn't serve me, it's enough. If this relationship is toxic, that's enough. If this job doesn't really pay what I'm worth, that's enough. Nobody's going to give you your value. You are going to give yourself your value. So the first thing that you need in the process of awakening and evolution is a high self-esteem, a lot of self-love, a lot of regaining and taking in your power and trusting that you are a sovereign being with everything that you need to really thrive in this world at this time, okay? And that all the difficult circumstances you see outside are the chances that you have to really show what you're made of. Huh? That's good. It's called opportunity. What else do you need at this time as you're awakening? you need intuition. Why? Because your intuition is what I call your decoder. I don't even know if that word exists in English. My first language is Spanish. But this is a mechanism to really translate the energy of the divine or God or the source, however you want to call it. God is a massive energy in the cosmos. It's not an old man sitting on a throne. So as you recognize God as energy, then you need to become capable of understanding or translating that energy into messages that you can receive as human. So that's intuition for you. That's what you need to start working on, to open up your third eye and understand that most of the directions and guidance that you need at this time are not going to come from anything in the physical plane, because your soul is connecting to you through here. So the evolution of you as a being, as a human being, is coming from the directions and guidance that is coming from your soul. So yes, we need a good intuition open in there. So if you're having dreams that are vivid, or dreams that happen the next day, you see, something happening that you dreamt before. If you, for example, this is something that happens to me very often, you wake up in the morning and you hear the word of something that has a message, write it down. It's not in your imagination, they're talking to you. Okay, the guides are coming with information. There is information that is rising up or surfacing from your subconscious mind, and is coming so that you can see the patterns that you are repeating in order to release them. And that was part of what happened in this Lion's portal for me. It's like, I hope, last of my contracts, my soul contracts that was keeping my life stuck in a certain direction, in a certain area, that rose one morning, and I could clearly see the pattern that is repeated in my life, one after the other, one after the other, one after the other, clearly. Because before I knew there was something in there, but I couldn't clearly identify it. So you are going to be able to receive all this information in order to do what? Corrections. And corrections is like the new word I'm using for healing. Healing is something that the word healing is something I want to apply for deep trauma or hurt. But when you are working on the mind, working on your soul contracts, working on your subconscious mind, you are correcting. You are correcting the codes that are creating a distortion in your physical realm. And then as you're correcting your codes, the codes of all humanity get corrected as well. So isn't that beautiful and exciting? It makes you a light worker. And if you're here, it's because you're ready for this. You're ready. If you came into this life, if you are following my work, if you are connected to the Lion's portal, the Lion's Gate portal, you're ready. You are ready to evolve. You're ready for the next phase. So as we're moving forward through awakening and evolution, then the next step is taking steps towards what? The next step, which is ascension. Because once you realize that there is a whole new opportunity for a new life that you are creating consciously, then you want to start taking action in the direction of that. The problem is many people are right now very stuck because they do not want to release anything from their past life, not trusting that what's coming is better than what you're leaving behind. So I encourage you to call upon Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is the archangel of power, protection, courage, and he does a few tricks on the side too. When I want to be invisible, I call Michael, so nobody can see me, and woof, it's beautiful and magical. Nobody can see you. So as you're moving forward, taking action is key, because you can have all the knowledge in the world, but if you are not going to take the actions and do the corrections that you need to make, whether it's in your thinking or in your immediate environment, you're not going to really be able to then go into the next phase, which is ascension. What is ascension? Literally, finally, you clear up your act as a human. Now you're going to start evolving into becoming God. Okay? So as you start thinking like God, loving like God, vibrating like God, being in this place of gratitude and this peace and this perfection of health and amazing prosperity and abundance, You're in the frequency of the divine, and that makes you God. And what is the action that comes after ascension? Service. Service to humanity. So you see, there is these two very clear stages right now in the evolution of humankind. First is awakening and evolving, and then is the aspect of ascension. And in any given moment, you are going to be experiencing very difficult challenges. Why? Because these are the beautiful, beautiful opportunities that present to your life, that are being presented to your lives, so that you can take action, release your fear, open up your intuition, and know that the action that you need to take is the correct one. Exciting moment to be alive. All right, so part of what has been happening with me, and this is something I want to share with you, and I usually don't use my notebook, but I have to, so I don't mess up this beautiful channeling. Basically, I started opening up to my intuition through the angelic realm. I think in 1998, when my awakening began, it began because I read a book on angels that said that I could speak to angels and they will communicate with me. And boom, that happened. And all of a sudden, all of the thinking that I had learned through religion that I wasn't good enough to be connecting with someone like Archangel Gabriel, all of that disappeared. And that allowed me to raise my vibration to be in a beautiful connection with the angelic realm. So as I kept working and opening up my intuition and other intuitive gifts, what happens is you keep evolving and expanding. And that will bring you to a place of ascension. As you begin ascending, then you're going to connect with higher guides. So after the archangels, then other guides came forward, like Jeshua and Saint Germain, and most recently, the High Council of Alcyone. And I hope I'm pronouncing it right, because it's the biggest star of the Pleiades, and I seriously never heard of it till yesterday. So I spent my whole day working with these beautiful beings that came to visit. And one of the things and adjustments that I needed to make was to open up my mind to understand that there's there is a huge, there's so many benevolent beings that are non-physical that are out there willing to help us. And growing up, I was terrified of extraterrestrials, terrified. And as I was evolving and awakening, I had to open up my mind to understand that the love of the divine is going to manifest in so many ways, so many ways. So trusting that I am the magnet of love, and always being in that place that there is no polarity anymore. There is no evil to deal with. I mean, there is darkness in the planet. It's a big battle with light and darkness in the planet. But in my life, it's only God. Only God. And that is a mantra also that I live with every day. It's only God, only God, only God, or only source, or only light, whatever you want to call it that suits you. But the moment your mind establishes it's only this one presence, then nothing else can come into your energy, directly affect you, because it doesn't exist. You give it no power. So one thing that I needed to open up to is the fact that there are other races out there in the universe that are helping us, like the Arcturians and the Pleiadians, and then the High Council of Alcyone. And I just want to share with you part of the message that they brought, because this is exactly where we're going to go with our portal. They're here to help us with Alliance Portal. So part of what's happening is that they explained to me that what is Alliance Portal? And the answer that they gave me is that this is an alignment with the central sun and an activation of the light codes for life on Nova Gaia, which I kind of knew because I felt since the beginning of the summer solstice that we were going through this massive alignment with the sun, and then all these planets are that are aligned or in retrograde or whatever. There is this cosmic party that we are invited to attend. And the most important part of you and I coming together into alignment with that central sun is that you're coming in alignment with the biggest aspect of yourself within. Okay, so as we are creating that connection of the central sun, we're creating a connection with all that we know, which is also known as God. So trust the process and release a lot of like names or labels that we use to understand things, and let's try to think everything in terms of energy, because part of what is happening right now is that we are actually moving from one physical realm into a realm of energy and love. So yes, there's going to be a lot of things that we have to leave behind because we no longer need them. Okay, so part of what they said also, there will be no healing. So means in today's meditation, there will be no aspect of healing, but awakening of the dormant memories and codes of the one mind in order to receive and push forward on the path of ascension. In English. As we move into this portal, we are going to be upgraded. It's kind of like when you want to go from the iPhone 8 to the iPhone 11, but in terms of your DNA and your frequency. However, for you to enter that portal and receive that activation and upgrade, you must then be in a place of allowing. Okay, given permission. You have free will. So if you say no, it's okay, I don't want to go there, then stay there and say, okay, just upgrade my aura. And that is cool too. All right. The moment you say, okay, we're going to activate through the crown chakra and all the downloads of codes are going to come into my body, that is a body activation. So you can choose if you're not ready to shift the energy of your body and your mind. But they're encouraging us to be open and trusting and know that everything that is happening, if you're here, is for your greatest good. So yeah, let's go with it. So what is going to get released as the codes come into our bodies at this time? We're going to release programmings and templates related to and not limited to control through fear. We need a lot of that. We're going to be releasing imbalances between the energies of the masculine and the feminine. We're going to be releasing all the templates and programming based on the ego mind that are ruled by the emotions of pain, anger, guilt, and shame. And the most beautiful one, we're going to be releasing all templates of scarcity. Most of this programming is running in your subconscious mind. Okay, so as we are moving forward, it says we are going to be upgrading the DNA and enhance intuitive power, and that will enhance your intuitive power and allow you direct access to highly evolved codes, both within and from external sources, and all for the benefit of humankind. So my invitation for this portal at this time is that you embrace the change that is coming with gratitude. Embrace it with gratitude, because everything is going to be better. Everything that is coming is for the best. And for advanced light workers that are probably in this path and have been on this path for a long time, you know that since you began your awakening, there are things you have to leave behind. There's people that you have to leave behind. There's family members that no longer understand you. There are cities, there are relationships, there are people that were going to be an obstruction to your evolution, and you have chosen to leave them behind. Part of what is going to happen at this time is that there's going to be a reunion of souls, a magnificent reunion of souls, and we are already starting to experience that, because during lockdown they say, you were concerned about everybody's well-being. See, and that is, again, the programming of the ego that is just looking after itself, and people caring for all, people caring for one another. So we're already seeing part of what's going to be arising at this time, except that we want to get there without a threat. We want to get there through inspiration. We want to get there through connection with grace. We want to get there through creativity. We want to get there through gratitude. We want to get there through the energy of source. So let's go there. So let's begin now. I ask you if you feel comfortable to sit up straight or lay down, whatever is beautiful and best for you. I enjoy freedom, and I am an indigo. I don't like people telling me what to do, so I don't like to tell people what to do. I invite you lovingly to find the best position for you. Beautiful. To take in a deep cleansing breath and begin seeing yourself from your toes, releasing. I want you to release your humanity and start seeing your body as a beautiful field of light. So look at your feet in your imagination and release your feet and just see a beautiful field of light. And this field of light has these beautiful roots that also emanate from your feet into the ground, into the earth, helping you ground. Going deep into the core of Gaia. And bringing beautiful, beautiful, beautiful connection to Mother Earth. So you feel grounded, supported, connected. Let's take a moment here to then thank our bodies and this planet for giving us the opportunity to be alive at this time. And as you keep going up through your legs and breathing, you release the human legs and bring in your beautiful, perfect energy legs. And as you are giving power to these legs, you know that you can walk in any direction, any given direction. You have the power to move your life forward. And you're capable of anything you set yourself to do. You have strong, beautiful legs that move you forward. And as you go up through your legs into your hips and your lower back and all your reproductive organs, we start connecting with the lower chakra, root chakra, sacral. And in this space, can begin to feel the energy of creativity emerging beautifully. Activate the energies of passion and sensuality. And see yourself as a beautiful field of passion and creation. For you are the creator of your life. As we move forward, moving up to the space of your stomach, center of your back. And as you're moving into this area, you're going to see the shifting of your physical body into a field of light that is now infused by the energy of the sun. Breathing light, expanded throughout your body. I am light. I am the energy of light. Infusing all my organs, all the organs in my body with beautiful light. Trusting that we are all beautifully connected. And they all work perfectly, and we love them for that, and we thank them. It's a good moment to thank your body. Regardless of how you have been feeling, just focus on the perfection that you are and thank your body for sustaining you at this time. And shift into a field of energy. And as we move up, then we are connecting with the energy of the heart. And in here, we are going to activate the magnet of love, forgiveness, tolerance, oh yes, and compassion. Beautiful. And just observe how this beautiful energy of love is now expanding throughout your body and creating a shift into a frequency of love that allows you to know that you are in perfect place. You're in the perfect place at the perfect time. Being the love that you are right here, right now, and infusing every cell of your body with love. And as we move up into the throat chakra, bless your arms, bless your upper back. See how we're shifting your arms, upper back, your throat, your neck. Beautiful, into a field of energy. And this energy brings clarity to your words. This beautiful space of clarity is giving you now the opportunity to create through the power of your words. So I am impeccable with my words. I am in a connection with Source that is perfect, and is perfect in alignment, and is perfect in all ways. I release my will to the divine, and in here the divine will release its will to me. And I receive graciously the capacity to transform and alchemize with my words any experience that I'm having right now. And this expanded light at this place. Expand the light in every direction. Moving up into your third eye and the energy of your head, we're going to transform this beautiful, magnificent brain of ours into pure light. And the magical thing happens now as you start seeing your mind aligned with the mind of the universe. With the central mind, with the central brain, the beautiful mind that creates everything there is and keeps it working in perfect divine order. Visualize how your mind transforms into energy and is actually merging with the mind of the all. And as you move up from this place into the seventh chakra, and we are now connecting in pure divine energy to the energy of the central sun. Breathe in the eye of your imagination, look down and look at your body being a beautiful field of pure light. Observe how everything is shining, and this shining light is expanding into your aura. If you choose to receive the codes only in your outside aura, then at this time you are going to bring in all the codes through your head chakra and then expand it all around you. However, if you're ready to incorporate the upgrade into your body, just bring it in through your head chakra and into your body. And for this moment, we are going to call forth the power of Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, Archangel Metatron. And as we are receiving the powerful protection and guidance of the angels, at this time we also call in our guides and the High Council of the Pleiades. All of these beautiful beings that are ready to give us a crown. That is beautiful. I love that image. You're going to receive a crown. You're being crowned. You're royalty now. You are the king or the queen. You are the master. You are the master of your fate and the captain of your soul. And as we are being crowned with light, we then allow by saying, yes, I receive this beautiful upgrade of light that is coming from the center of the galaxy at this time through the Lionsgate portal, and create an intention that is clear of what is the next step, the next expansion of your being. Are you moving now into prosperity? Are you moving into wisdom? Are you moving into beautiful love and balance between the masculine and the feminine for the manifestation of your divine partnership? Are you moving forward into an upgrade with your actual partnership into sacred union? Are you moving up and forward in your career, into mission, moving into service for humanity? What is the upgrade that you wish to have right now? Are you upgrading your DNA and cells, immune system? Is that part of what you want? Invoke the power of the light to come forth in through your head chakra, in through your brain, into your mind, into your nervous system, and through your spinal cord. Please receive the new codes, upgrading your DNA at this time. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Expand through your spinal cord. Watch how this energy is just moving into your field. Breathe in and absorb the quality of light that is coming to you at this time through this gate, and focus on your intention for today. What do you see expanding in your life at this time? Maybe it's your spiritual power. Beautiful. Then ask for an expanded understanding and power in your intuition at this time. Allow the beautiful light to come into you right now and move you forward as you allow the evolution and ascension of your soul to happen through this Lion's Gate. We accept, we allow, we permit this connection and oneness with all there is, in order to know with certainty that we are in the right path of evolution at this time, and we can trust this process fully. Breathe in, and as you feel these codes coming into this beautiful light body that you have right now, just bring it all the way down through your spinal cord, into your coccyx, and from there down your legs and down into Gaia. And now visualize that you have become the most magnificent crystal. Beautiful. And through this beautiful light being that you are at this time, we're anchoring light into the planet. Anchoring the beautiful codes of ascension and expansion at this time for the good of all beings. Our good, our highest good, and the good of humanity. Breathe in and see the magnificence of who you are. Expanding your capacity to be the light of the world. You are at this time the light of the world. Beautiful. And now, as we begin our process of reconnection with ourselves and our physical body, and we're going to see how our physical body is just coming back into the density of creating a human body here, and it's going to seal in all this light. Beautiful. It's kind of like the armor of Iron Man. Now your body is like that armor. So bring it in and seal in all this beautiful energy of light that is now in your body. If your energy is in your aura only, then just bring that armor and light around you as a shield of light. Archangel Michael, please activate shield. Beautiful. Beautiful. And now the guides are asking for you to create a beautiful intention for this planet at this time. From your unified mind, from the mind of the divine, think about something magnificent that you'd like to see. For example, children who are free to learn in any way they actually want. Children who are free to learn in any way they actually want to learn. Freedom. That is called freedom. So I am visualizing at this time children who are free to choose, and adults that honor and respect their wisdom and their choices. Breathe in and give yourself the opportunity and moment to create something magnificent for this planet. Could be nature that actually works in accordance and harmony with humans, in a beautiful connection that allows us to understand what is needed from Earth so that we together can provide it. Whether it's cleansing or tectonic plates that just rock themselves like a baby, rocking themselves to sleep. Softly, easy. What do you see happening on this planet right now that is beneficial to all? Maybe you see harmonious relationships between all nations. Maybe you see a lot of art happening everywhere, so much so that people just want to sing and dance everywhere, every day. That's a good vision. So what do you see happening right now? Be the creator. Let's bring in these codes for creation. And let's anchor all this energy in us, through us, and in the planet right now. Energy of freedom for children and adults is my intention for today. And as you bring all this energy to your center, let's take a moment to say thank you for this extraordinary opportunity to come together. To enjoy the power of co-creation with Source, to engage in this magnificent opportunity to be in the connection with all the universe. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the wisdom. Thank you to the Archangels. Thank you for the presence of the Ascended Masters and Guides, for the High Council of Alcyone that is guiding me at this time and helping me understand the processes that we're going through so that I can share them with you. Thank you. Thank you so much to all of you for being a part of this magnificent shift. And as I see all of you, all I see are these beautiful crystals. Oh my God, it's like all of you are beautifully shining. And it's magnificent to watch. Wow. And as we're here, I am going to take a moment to bless all the children and to affirm that every light code that is coming into these beautiful beings will be installed appropriately, and that every child in this planet will be supported, respected in this beautiful wisdom that they're receiving right now. And the adults and parents all over the place, all over the world, will understand that these beautiful new children are the carriers of the codes of the new earth, and we will honor and respect them as such. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We're going to start shifting the way we look at children. They are the architects of the new earth. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I've already seen a few of those. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. You are going to be probably experiencing some tingling. You're going to probably need to drink a lot of water as you activate energy codes coming into your body. Your body tends to dry up because you're increasing the energy intake. So take a lot of water, get some rest throughout the weekend, and any memories or thoughts or things that come into your conscious mind that you recognize that are patterns, programming, or behaviors that need to be released, take action, take action, take action. I am an Ascension coach. If there's anything I can do to help you, please reach out through my fan page on Facebook. It's Coach Diani Luz Cora, or you can write to me at Gmail at coachdianiluz@gmail.com. And if you're interested in leaving a love offering for this beautiful exchange of energy we just had, you can also go to my fan page on Facebook, and you can make a beautiful gift in there that will be multiplied and return to you. Yes, because we already have the capacity to do that kind of thing, move the energy of prosperity in that way. So I invite you always, whether it's to me or another light worker or somebody who is in need at this time, move the energy of money by giving, and by giving you will receive. So thank you so much for being here. Have a magnificent Lionsgate portal in the next days to come, and probably I will be seeing you in another meditation for the 1111 portal in November. We are ready to make shifts, we're ready to make change, we're ready to enjoy the beautiful aspects of life in Nova Gaia. So thank you for being part of this beautiful and exciting process at this time, and trust that everything is going well and according to plan. Blessings, everyone. See you soon.